Cush Cafe open mic featuring Don at the moment.
I'm growing tired of city lights, tired of glamour, tired of the sights. In all my dreams, I'm wandering once more to the banks of the old river shore. I'm sad and weary, far, far away from home, and I'm on the Mississippi. It's a dark and dreary everywhere I go, and I long for Mississippi. In this wide world over, always alone and blue, so blue. Nothing seems to cheer me. Heaven's home, I miss Mississippi. This wide world over, always alone and blue. Nothing seems to cheer me under heaven's dome, and I miss the Mississippi. Memories are bringing me days of glory that I spent in Mississippi with you. Mockingbirds are singing on my cabin door, and I long for Mississippi. In this wide world over, always alone and blue, so blue. Nothing seems to cheer me under heaven's dome, and I miss the Mississippi and you. In this wide world over, always alone and blue, so blue. Nothing seems to cheer me under heaven's dome. I'm longing for my homeland, my muddy water home, and I miss the Mississippi. A little bit out of tune. I'm sorry about that.
Thanks, Don.
You sound good, Dolly.
That's a fun song to dance to.
It is?
It is a dance tune. It's just a Texas waltz. See, I think I have some more now. Yeah.
The doggies are excited for my hamburger.
Hey, no, mine.
Oh, all right. I have been, I was just about to go outside anyways.
A couple more, Don?
I'm just gonna do one more anyway.
Okay. One more and then Antoinette?
I guess so.
Okay.
I can introduce you, and then you can introduce me again.
I
And then I'll introduce you again.
Dead time at the open mic. Don's got another song for us, and then Antoinette.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is a tune I'd like to play. At least I'm gonna try to play. I might land on my face on this one. But I only learned this song about 2 hours ago. So don't expect too much. I'm gonna play computer. sing it. Happy to roam, I find my way from the mountains to the ocean. I ever found you enough to show me the way to your power. Walking back through the endless streets of the old town. What's next? I'm wondering if it seems right in my head never slow down. This is so home to the dream. Carry it up and down, follow the star. Search the world around, home to the dream. So what's the second verse? Walking in the streets. I can't remember how the second verse starts. I mean, I kind of got lost. So I just learned that about 2 hours ago. Anyway, I'm done.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Sure you want to do
That's
it?
in one verse and one chorus.
There you go.
Done?
Yep. And this is the guitar chord, which is flat. Yeah, I forgot to take
Guitar
this
chord is
battery
already
out.
unplugged. Started his week.
This thing sounds pretty good, just lights.
Okay, official stuff. Thank you, Dawn. Sounds pretty good, just Mike.
Thanks.
Antoinette is next. We don't know what she's going to do yet. I think this is her first time here.
All right. Does anybody care if I opt out? Well, I can try the microphone. I trust you. Trust me, rather. I'm not going to read it. Exactly. I apologize in advance if I blow out your equipment with my voice.
Don't see no access to the bell.
Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing today?
Your local audience is mostly out
Oh, there are
there.
actual humans out there. Yay! Hi.
What
I'm Antoinette. This is a song that I wrote called How You're Gonna Help. A friend of mine had a dream that a star came down from the sky and told her that sometimes the stars need help learning how to shine. And that's what this song's about. And a little bit out of tune is better than more. That song's gonna keep going.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Saw your face shining back in the stage light. My heart is a story, softer as ocean, branches to the sky. Smile, she keeps a secret, wants to get to see it. Stories of her life, she shines. Kaylee, watch out, will you sing again? No, oh, she cried and she prayed till her knees were blood red and her lips could only whisper, please forgive, I only want to live. Kaylee, walk down here, sing again, you will find that's how you're gonna help. Oh, she tried to drown the sorrow, but it let borrow her so much she couldn't feel a thing. Oh, she has a good man, loves her more than she can, but something is saying she's longing for that fire, infinite desire to free herself of fear. Rise up with the sun, 'cause she knows that she's the only one. Oh, the only one to say when it is okay to be okay. The only one to say, the only one. Kaylee, walk down, you sing again, and you will find that's how you're gonna help. Oh, Kaylee, walk down, you sing again, and you will. Oh, that's how you're gonna help the stars shine. Oh, hey, how you're gonna help, how you're gonna help. Man, this weather is not wanting my guitar to stay. Thanks, guys. So, I think I'm going to sing a cover song. Does anybody know who Ani DeFranco is? Hey, Anomaly. I knew it. This is one of my favorite songs by her, and most certainly the only one I can come even remotely close to playing on the guitar because she's so amazing. This is Overlap. Search your profile for a translation. Study the conversation like a man. I know there is strength in the differences between us. I know there is comfort. We overlap. Come here, stand in front of the light. Stand still so I can see your silhouette. I hope you got all night, 'cause I'm not done yet. Hey, 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 hey. Each one of us wants a piece of the action. Inherent what we say, see and what we do. We negotiate with chaos for some sense of satisfaction. Can't give it to me, give me a better view. Come here, stand in front of the light. Stand still so I can see your silhouette. I hope you got all night, 'cause I'm not done looking at me inside them. I suppose you could just leave the image of me in the background, I guess, and watch your own reflection superimpose, and I build each one of my days out of hope. I give that hope your name. You don't know me that well, it don't take much to tell. I don't have the balls of you. Don't feel the same. Come here, stand in front of the light. Stand still so I can see your silhouette. I hope you got all night, 'cause I'm not done looking at you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Such a profile for transition. Study the conversation like a man. I know there is strength in the differences between us. I know there is comfort in sweet comfort. Well, you'll laugh, yeah. Oh, laugh, yeah, yeah. We all laugh, 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 laugh. Oh, oh, oh.
Nice. Wow.
Woo, that's a warm up here. Putting one more.
Yes, at least one more.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Everybody on the deck has the right idea because it is hotter than hell in here, in the best way possible. Let's see. So I live out in Tidewater, Oregon, which nobody's ever heard of. I live out in the middle of nowhere in the coastal range, and it's gorgeous and beautiful, but there's a lot of logging, and it breaks my heart. So I was playing some music, and I saw this mountain, and an entire half of the mountain had just been ripped off, every single tree. And it made me think about a lot of things, like what we're doing to our planet, and inspired this song. This is called Broken Down. How can you breathe? Take your trees, take your trees. That's how it would sound if I decided to sing it lower than I was supposed to. Now I'm going to play it the right way. How can you breathe? Take your trees, take your trees. How can we see? We can't see, we can't see when we fall. We burn, we die, we turn, we change, we grow, we learn, we know. Oh, broken mountain, how you hold the moon, she
said, broken mountain, won't you tell me how you're still standing, yeah. Father, forgive us when we know not what we do. If we only knew, never carry through. Mother, forgive us when we know not what we do. If we only knew, if we only knew. We burn, we turn, we change, we grow, we learn, we know. Whoa, broken mountain, how you hold the moon. She rises as she rises. Broken mountain, won't you tell me how you're still standing, you're still standing, yeah. Ooh, I feel the grass underneath my feet. Ooh, I feel the grass underneath my feet. We fall, we burn, we die, we turn, we change, we grow, we learn, we know. Oh, broken mountain, how you hold the moon. She rises and she rises. Broken mountain, won't you tell me how you're still standing, you're still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I feel grass underneath my feet. Ooh, I feel the grass underneath. I feel your heartbeat. I feel your heartbeat. Feel your heartbeat. I feel you, you feel me. We are one heartbeat.
That reminds me of another song I heard from my house. Let me touch you for a while.
Really? I should learn that one.
It's a real pretty song.
Does anybody else want to turn on this thing?
You got one more?
I got one more.
Oh,
All right.
thank you.
Someone requested a song, so I'm gonna say it. So I'm gonna end with a cover song. This is my own version of a song by Florence and the Machine. If anybody knows who they are. This is called Shake It Out. It's definitely been my anthem in learning how to let go. That's exactly how much I need to hear.
regrets collect like old friends, here to relive your darkest moment. I can see no way, I can see no way. All of the fools come out to play. Everything and wants this pound of flesh. I like to keep some things to myself. I like to keep my issues drawn. It's always darkest before night. I've been a fool and I've been blind. I can never leave the past behind. I can see no way, I can see no way. I keep dragging that horse around. Our love's past with such mournful sound. Tonight I'm gonna bury that horse in the ground. I like to keep my shoes dry. It's always darkest before the dawn. Shake it out, 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 shake it out. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back, so shake him off. Oh, oh, oh. And I'm done with my graceless heart. Tonight I'm gonna cut it out and then restart. I like to keep my issues drawn. It's always darkest before the dawn. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. It's the drinks in the dark at the end of my road. I'm ready to suffer, I'm ready to hope. It's a shot in the dark, right in my throat. I'm looking for heaven, found the devil in me. Looking for heaven, found the devil in me. What the hell? I'm gonna let it happen to me. Yeah, yeah. Shake it out, 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 shake it out. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back. Shake it out, oh, shake it out, 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 shake it out. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back. Shake him out.
Thank you, Antoinette. Yeah, hand for Antoinette. And I think we have some spoken word, a little bit of spoken word from Mallory.
That's me. Yeah, it is.
Tuesday night is all spoken word for those of you who enjoy that sort of thing. All poetry. Here we have music and the best coffee in town and a little bit of food and various nice things and a theater that's a lot like your living room, only bigger. All right, Mallory?
All right. Yeah, this is a little bit different, guys. Bear with me. I have a couple of pieces. They're all under 3 minutes, so no worries. I have a lot of different media here too. Notebook and a cell phone, but does that sound okay? Good. I often perform with Eugene Poetry Slam, and there was someone here, maybe here, I'm not sure, who put in a plug to come check this out. So I'm really excited to finally be here. This is awesome. Okay. So my first piece, my phone. It's called. I've done it. Sorry, I'm not a musician. I'm a writer. I'm not used to this. All right. So my first poem is called "The Ugly Poem." I'm so into you that I want to have ugly sex. I mean, really ugly sex, like the kind where you don't even have to look at each other because sometimes you can see more with your hands. I love the way you glitter like glass on city pavement, but sometimes I don't want to be distracted. Sometimes I want you to scare me. Sometimes I want to know that you're real. The day that you came to me broken, I fell in love with your disaster. Your pretty eyes were swollen with sadness as you crumbled into my arms like paper, and I wanted to make a mountain out of you, wanted to collect your confetti and blow you into a snowstorm. It was the first time I realized you didn't belong in a museum. I didn't want to paint you, didn't want to praise you. I wanted to touch your rough spots. You were small, in a way that was precious, in a way that I wanted to protect, and I didn't miss your pretty because naked, you're a dandelion. I don't want your Mona Lisa. I want to love you messy. Let your body be a coal mine. I'll be your canary. Let me get lost in your dark and dirty dangerousness. Save your sexy for a man. I want to love you ugly. Be naked with me in the morning. Let me tell you what I dreamt with my tongue. I want to have sex when you're angry. Shake that hard-bodied bitterness out of your bones. I want to talk dirty. I want to be honest. I want to stop pretending I'm not as hungry as I am. I want to binge on you without purging. Let me make your body forget what pretty feels like. Because ugly is honest. Ugly is always. Ugly's too proud to have inhibitions. Ugly's too eager to be polite. Ugly wants to do it with the lights on, and it won't wait for you to brush your teeth. So how about this? Be as precisely put together in public as you like. Let them paint pictures. Let them worship you perfect. Let them be in love with all of your impossible beauty. But please save your ugly for me. And then this poem, I wrote for a really dear friend of mine. It's just called Big. Step back a little bit, get a little louder. Baby girl, you are big. And I'm not talking about what I see, I'm talking about the experience. Like IMAX, you're sexy. You should come equipped with surround sound and a big screen because that is the only way that everything can be felt at once. You roll into a room like a natural disaster, smuggling dynamite between your thighs while balancing dignity on your fingertips and letting your lips strip truth. At your parties, catastrophe is always invited, but her sister Grace is the main attraction. The way you reveal yourself is appealing because pretty isn't usually so loud or so deep, and it doesn't tell stories or a sweet secret just to see if you'll keep it. Your pretty is pretty unusual, but your beauty is absolute. Baby girl, you are big. Big like the sky ripped open by a meteor, like the first breath of your firstborn, like the thunder in the middle of like the summer in the middle of a thunderstorm. You are so big, abundant, triumphant. Everything around you succumbs to you. Everything that is undone by you. You are so big, majestic, transcendent. I call you queen because unlike with other men, unlike with other women, men are pulled to your feet not by habit but by your orbit. You hide love like a diamond in your belly and walk like God built the world on your back. So don't you ever tell me that you feel like you're sinking. Because we're not in the business of small thinking, and you and I both know that for you, invisibility is impossible. You told me once, it takes incredible to know incredible, so let me tell you this. Wrecking ball hips to gorgeous tits, one woman to another. You taught me that bigger isn't always better, it just takes wider eyes to see, stronger hands to carry, and a person who is bold and wise and brave enough to be everything that a woman of your stature requires. That's big. should probably mention there is this event called the Eugene Poetry Sex Slam, and that's usually what I do, so that works its way into my work a lot. With that being said, this is my most recent piece, and it's called A Love Letter to Dick in 6 Parts. 1. People have been talking, venom tongues matter never above a whisper about how it is uncouth for me to call myself a lesbian while you and I are still on speaking terms. You and I will always be on speaking terms because you and I could write volumes of history together. We have a history together, and they don't understand us too. I loved you before I knew you. Before I ever saw you, I have always been thrilled by how elusive you are. How people talk about you like a secret, like a big shot, like you're something. And I spent my girlhood day drunk off the idea of you, magic and mysterious and oh so inaccessible, that is, until the onset of home internet conveniently coincided with my adolescence. Dick pics and porn clips galore, all of a sudden you were everywhere, always just a click away. I was slack-jawed and insatiable. It was love at first sight, free. Late bloomer made patient by sexual confusion. The first time we met shattered all my illusions. You were awkward and messier than I'd imagined, but also kinder. You were less interested in efficiency than any of the videos I had seen, and I needed to recalibrate my expectations. The first time I took you into my mouth, you took your time, memorized my taste buds, and toyed with the idea of high-diving off the back of my tongue, and I let you because you didn't force it. You were a gentleman, unassuming, but also unapologetic. Pleasure is always on the agenda, but you don't have the heart to destroy for it. That's the man you're attached to for. Why do you have to be attached? You and I could be together. We could really be together, but it'd have to be just you and I. I'm so tired of hearing the way that he talks about you. I know what it feels like to be talked about that way. 5. There are things that he will say about you that will threaten to destroy you. The morning after 6 shots of whiskey and 2 refusals unheard, he will blame you. You better get used to being the bad guy because you will always be his scapegoat. You will always be responsible, and you will never be enough. No matter what you look like, he will always want you to be better. I know this because I've belonged to men before too. 6. I love you. I love you because I get you. I have spent my entire life just trying to find my way inside of someone, and I feel like you can appreciate that. And one day, I hope that we can laugh about how both of us just want to make the world feel good, but keep getting fucked in the process. And even though you have never personally taken me to orgasm, you taught me everything I know about pleasure, and that, my friend, is intimacy. We are hungry, eager people pleasers who just need to find our ways out from under men. So please don't be angry with me. This is not a breakup letter. Understand that I will always love you. We just can't be together as long as your man keeps coming between us. That is my last.
Yeah, thank you, Mallory. This is very nice stuff. Different stuff, well delivered. Now we have Zach. Galis on the banjo and some vocals, I think.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, good, man. How you doing?
You doing good?
Yeah.
Does it sound good?
Yes.
I bet it does. Randy's a good sound guy. Way better than me. I remember every time I tried to do this, I would somebody would get it bad. They get you in the middle of their performance, me trying to make it sound better. Thanks, man. I didn't plan this out very well, so I'm thinking about my first song.
I didn't either.
It's hard to
Just kind of winged
sometimes.
it.
Say something you know.
I know. I'm trying to pick which one I know. That's the. Well, it's my pretty faces, baby, bye. Well, it's my pretty faces, baby, bye. When you hear that lonesome sound, gotta lay me down, 'cause I'm ready for my hole in the ground. These eyes are too young to be this tired. These eyes are too young to be this tired. Well, my heart just feels so weak every time I wait. Later now, lay me down to sleep. Just a few simple rags in my life ought to bring me joy. Just a few simple rags in my life ought to bring me joy. Well, the hour slowly dims. Play them funeral hymns. Let my eulogy be riding railroad cross the wind. These shackles and chains they drag with these death march blues. These shackles and chains they drag with these death march blues. When I walk down the line, shackles rattle in time. Yeah, these death march blues are running round my mind. Bye, pretty faces, baby, bye, bye. Well, it's bye, pretty faces, baby, bye, bye. When you hear that lonesome sound, gotta lay me on down, 'cause I'm ready for my hole in the ground. 'Cause I'm ready for my hole in the ground. So, came in and got a coffee. I took a sip. I put it down and I forgot about it because I went out back and smoked a cigarette, and that leads to forgetting things here. And then I came back in and saw I had like most of my Yankee left, and I was like, slammed it down. Now.
Nice.
Good stuff. I think one night we calculated the time it takes for coffee to be officially stale. And I think it was like every 10 minutes, once you calculate, you got like 7-10 minutes or something like that. So technically you should be buying for your health, you should be buying a cup every 7 minutes. So every 10 minutes.
Nice.
And I don't know. I think we got it wrong somewhere in the math, but I tried like for an hour one time. Never again. Never, ever again. This one I actually heard somebody play yesterday, And I'm pretty sure I know how it goes. I went outside and practiced the chords a little bit, but it's such a cool song. I gotta play it. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, Lord. These little hands of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little hands of mine, oh, I'm gonna let them shine, let them shine. Let them shine. Oh, Lord. This little soul of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little soul of mine, no, I'm gonna let it shine this whole time. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh Lord. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, oh Lord. Not gonna let you dim what's mine. Not gonna let you dim what's mine, what's mine. I'm gonna let it shine, oh Lord. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Right, when's the last time you heard that?
I've heard it with different words.
I don't know the words to it, so I just kind of made it up right now.
I like the word.
That's what you got.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it.
This little light. Oh, I thought it was this little hard line.
That's one of the verses. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like what you do, man. Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
called the folk process.
That's how songs become slowly different. Then you end up with Old Wagon number 7. And other songs.
Play one of them.
Yeah, this one, if you listen to the original guys who wrote it, it sounds nothing like it, but it's a jazz tune. It's for that zippers. I'm going to play it. Well, man, Joseph Stephen Hofstad, the Hogo Paradise. This is what I told him as I gazed into them. I said, no room's made for pockets, towels made for slides, shit's made for candy to fire up from inside. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. Can't tell ladies never sitting on the do all day, no, no. Well, I'm gonna run all night, gonna run all day. Can't tell ladies never sitting on that do all day, no, no. Well, man, the ghost Steve Foster at the Hotel Paradise. This is what I told him as I gazed into them. I said, this shit's made for singing, whistle's made for drinking. If we made of cellophane, we'd all get fucking drunk and smashing. Going around now, trying to run all day. Can't tell ladies never sing all the do all day, no, no. Going around all night, trying to run all day. Can't tell ladies never sing all that do all day, no, no. Another one? Somebody shout out a letter between A and G.
L. Wait, what? A and G?
Yeah.
D.
Well, I was on last night, I was dancing with the devil again. I was dealing in cross drinking whiskey with my dear old friend. But when I woke up this morning, my body was aching. I couldn't stand up, all my legs they were shaking. I just gotta get away from the center. I was home last night, and I was fighting with the pigs again. They gave me 3 to 5 and they tossed me on into the bed. I can't be mad cause I've been here before. Silky said this comes on the floor, you know I gotta get away from the center. I was up last night, I was taking new bones again. Got a book to spend, and I'm just trying up some more loose ends. I shot with my gun, my pole raised out first. Digging these graves in the rains of west, you know I gotta get away from the center. I was up last night, I was dancing with the devil again. I was selling my debts and talking business with my dear old friend. I said, no, there will be no more working with you. He said, I got you so no matter what you do, you know I gotta get away from the center. You know I gotta get away. Well, I just gotta get away from the center.
Nice.
Jam?
Jam.
Sir. Got a harp player, banjo player, harp player, guitar player. Pick a key, any key. Don't tell me which one it is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't have ready. Yes.
A flat
A flat
minor.
minor.
I want to write a story about the joke about A flat minor.
A flat minor. What kind of harp do you use for A flat?
All fine, flat minor.
No, if you play A flat minor.
You got an F sharp, a B.
Uh-oh, 2 banjos.
But that's ridiculous. Like, no, you heard the joke about A flat minor, right? What do you get when you throw a piano down the shaft?
A flat minor.
Chuck was an honest man, working daily, had his feelings. One day down the shaft, I'm going to peace. For these people, no regular people. A 480-pound
get some presents here.
I don't know if I
It's gonna be a 2-banjo jam.
I don't know if I can do this.
That's fine.
I just bought a green bullet too. I've been practicing. It's got a green bullet. See what? Green bullet and album. Really easy. So I'm practicing with it. I've just been playing with the mic recently. It's a little touch tone. Right.
Oh, he plays the traditional part of it, and I just play like rhythm. It sounds really good.
Cush Open Mic Jam. We have some people kicking out the jam.
Thought I was playing in D.
Have you got glasses on? Strings cake with a railroad stuff. Oh, the other one's on it too. Yeah, I thought they were good. Maybe I'll be up.
Or that area.
Remember that scene that we were 2-hour plane? Well, it starts on me. So I guess maybe it's some key.
Okay, I forgot this is even happening here. Okay. Well, now I know what you're saying. Yeah, stand there because we're on film too. I forgot. In that case, I'm leaving. No.
For some reason, I thought I saw you taking the tour.
I never did work right. First time on stage. First time on stage for me.
Here,
Yeah. Much better even if I had a ball.
Johnny, you want to plug in?
You know what I mean? Like, take care of myself a little better. Yeah, I'm just thinking. That way I would have to play this. I maybe put an hour right to hear myself. Right, perfect. Yeah. Well, I've been trying to learn like where to be and be able to hear.
I don't know, that's something I like.
Go ahead, do whatever you want. Do something you like. Do it. Something you like. I like it when somebody's really scared of that.
Just to FG.
Thank you, ladies. No, that you guys were amazing. Seriously, both of you like. Thank you. You're welcome. You was so
That's a nice little thing to be a song. little ribbon, you know, I mean, you make a song out of it. Just make it a bridge. Yeah, bridge to it, you know.
It's like that.
Watch out to,
What's that?
watch out to if I was king.
It's an A.
It's in the key of to A flat. C sharp minor to A. It goes back to E.
To E, basically.
Tonight's meeting is here. You be cleaning? What is it?
Where's the B flat?
What B flat?
B.
You said B flat.
No, it's an F sharp minor and a C sharp minor. Or no, well, you could call it that, or you could call it A flat minor to C sharp minor, because that's truly what it is. It goes A flat minor.
Oh, that's totally. So it's in.
Then it goes to A. After you hit that C sharp minor. Okay? There you go. Now you're getting it. See, it starts out.
too. Tough.
I'm real good at take 10. I'm like, really? I'm serious.
Having said that,
Walks around that beat. That's what it was.
that song was written by a Texas boy named Robert Earl King. Actually, Robert Earl King Jr. from Credit Property. He's quite a character.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, kids.
Oh, okay, same thing.
Sounds good.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Smoke it if you got them.
I just don't want to trip over a cord.
That was cool. That worked there. This mic, that was one.